Today is the day. It's Friday and I'm got the Dakota loaded up and I'm about to embark on a 70-mile, 140-mile round trip to Houston Raceway Park. Kind of looking at things, it's a little hot, so it's just going to be good testing for race week. So I'm hoping that the Dakota makes it there. I'm gonna make a couple passes, I'm gonna turn around and come home, and fingers crossed everything goes well. Just about everything's been touched on this thing, so I should be okay. I don't want to say that out loud, real loud, because I don't want to jinx myself, but I got everything kind of loaded up in the truck, got some extra tools, got the laptop, got the GoPros so we can video it, and we're gonna see how it goes. Unfortunately, it's just me. My wife was gonna come, but she's a nurse and a neonatal nurse, and they need some help tonight, so she's gonna go help them out, and that's a lot more important than racing. So gonna miss her not being there, so you're probably not gonna have any video from outside the car when I make the passes, so I apologize in advance, but I'll do the best I can. And I'm gonna go get my clothes and my shoes. I got the helmet in the car. I'm going through my checklist, but I think we're just about ready to go. So it's gonna be a hot, long trip, probably about an hour and 40 minutes there, and let's wish for the best. Wish me luck, guys. Buckled in, bunch of crap everywhere, but here we go. checked. The truck didn't have any issues. When I looked under the hood, it still all looks the same. I'm gonna take that as a win. I do have my little handy dandy overflow tank here, which is good. It actually seems to be working pretty well, so I'm happy about that. But obviously it's in one piece and still running. And like I said, I just got it checked, so I'm just gonna let it cool off, let the sun go down, and then I'll put my jeans on. We'll probably make 2 passes, and then we'll hit the road and go back home. So we'll see what happens. What's really cool is the guy that was at Houston Motorsports Park the last time I made those 8th mile passes in the other Dakota. He's here again, and he actually won that race, which is really cool. He was telling me about that, but he let me put my stuff by his trailer so it doesn't look abandoned, and that's a big help to me because I don't really have anybody else out here with me. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping to run some good mid to low 12s, and then we'll get back on the road home. So let me just work on getting this thing cooled off, and I'll get back with you. Alright, I'm in line for my first pass. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. I'd hope for a good 20 or 30. If that works, I'll do it again, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I just recorded something and I got it way wrong. This thing just went 1260. I got the numbers wrong on it, and they got my numbers wrong in the tower, so I didn't know which one was me. And that one's more along with what I was thinking. It went 17960 foot. I don't remember what the 8th mile was, but it was a decent pass. The air sucks, and the truck was hot, so I'm going to take it because I can work with that on race week and turn that into a 13.0 if I need to. So let me go get back in line to make another pass, and then we'll head out. I'm home. Not a single issue. Not a single issue. I didn't have to do anything. It drove 70 miles there and then made a couple passes and drove 70 miles back, 140 miles round trip. It's actually less than most, if not all, the legs on race week. So there's more driving than that before we even get to racing. So I'm confident it'll do it now. I'm confident that the steering's fixed, because that was kind of an issue before when it got hot and then it was leaking, and it's not leaking anymore. So that's awesome. I'm so proud of it. I don't know. It's just so cool to be back in this truck again, driving it, and now I have the confidence in it to drive it just about anywhere. The only thing is, it's hot, and a 3-speed transmission, man, it'll kind of rattle your brain a little bit. So I hope to change that in the future. A couple things I'm very glad I did was, one, I put a nice little radio in and got a couple speakers in there, and I'm glad I did that, because I wasn't originally going to do that. I was like, it's a race truck, but when you're going for long drives, you need to be able to listen to something, and that was awesome. So I'm glad I did that. I'm also really glad I changed out the dash for Greg, because it looks fantastic. And one last thing I'd like to do is work on the exhaust. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, because I have to take it to a friend's. And they're trying to get another car ready for LS Fest, so probably not going to happen. The exhaust is actually pretty good and really nice stuff. I just want to get it a little bit further back, but I don't think that's going to happen. But the last thing I am going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put a 160-degree thermostat in it, not because it ran hot on the freeway or driving or anything else like that. It didn't really get hotter than 200 degrees, 204 degrees on the way there. But it's hard to get it to cool down at the track, because that thermostat doesn't open until 180 degrees, and I think it runs a little bit better when I get it cooled down more. So I'm going to change that out, and other than that, maybe paint a fender and a door, and at least primer it this side. It's kind of ugly, and we're going to go from there. So keep an eye out. Got a lot more race week stuff coming up, and I'm going to take the weekend off. Thank you guys so much for coming along. As always, if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And we'll see y'all on down the line. Until next time, you know the deal. Y'all be good.